When it comes to literature, the first genre I discovered was poetry. And for the life of me, if someone told me then that there would come a time whereby I wouldn't be carrying poetry on my head, I would be surprised. And this is the moment. These days, I realized that my love for poetry has not necessarily receded. It has just been, I don't know. For the month of April, I want to read a bit of poetry. And when I was in my poetry era, I read a lot of melancholic poems and a lot of poems about conflict and pillaging, just basically people's raw emotions. People often at times express themselves, their raw emotions, in poetry. So those were the poetries I used to read, and I liked a lot of African poetries. Oh my god! Whenever I think about secondary school in relation to poetry, I always remember the dinner table. I feel like that is one of the greatest poems I have read in my life. I just love it, and for that sake, this month of April, I want to read a bit. I rarely ever sit down to read a poem book, a poetry collection from front cover to back cover, but this month I haven't read poetry intentionally for like say 3 years, 4 years, but I want to read a few poems, and I would really go and marinate in it, digest it, and sort of seek out what the poem is saying, the bigger picture, because poems can be written in say 15 lines, but then it could be explained in 15,000 words or 15,000 pages. So that is my plan for April. I decided to pick up a duo. If you know, you know. The first of this duo is a collection of poems titled Girls and the Silhouette of Farms by Star Zara. This one published by Masobe, and the second one is The Anguish and Vigilance of Things by Richard Ali. It is a publication from Konya Shamshurmi. I think I'm going to read 4 poems from each book and just try to, just get a bigger picture, be enlightened in poetry. Then I will tell you what I think about the 4 poems in each I picked out to read.